Well guys, today is an interesting day. I've been looking forward to this moment for a while, and I think it's going to be a really fun thing to do for the channel. I don't know if anyone's, you've seen the thumbnail, so it kind of gives away what it is. I don't know if anybody would have seen it coming, but today I'm going to be officially starting magnet fishing. And I am super duper excited. This is the magnet that we're going to be using. It's quite a big magnet. It's by Magnetar. I read reviews online and these were pretty good entry-level magnets if you want to get into things, and they have some pretty big magnets as well. But they had a pretty good kit that came with the box, the grappling hook, which is pretty cool. I feel like I'm going to lose half of the stuff and I'm going to need a magnet to get all my magnets back. It came with obviously the reinforced rope, and it came with gloves. So I'm not going to be having to worry about cutting my hands up. Or look at that one guy in the comments that said he was going to bring me gloves. I don't need them anymore. I have gloves. You don't need to bring me gloves. You'll be so proud of me. You're going to see me wear gloves in multiple videos. I've come to my local lock to give it a go, because I think that'll probably be the best place to do it. Just to get a feel for the weight of the magnet and kind of get a grip of things. And I don't know how much is going to come out of here, but obviously we'll move on to do some rivers and some other bits and bobs, different places. So yeah, I'm super excited to see what I can get, and at the same time we're cleaning stuff up at the same time. So I've got the bucket to take all my rubbish away. Hopefully I don't pull up like a bike or a lawnmower, because that's not going in the bucket. So I'll need to figure out a way of getting that home. Well, after spending the last 5 minutes untangling it, we're at least now ready. So yeah, this is the cube. This is the one I decided to go for. It gave me like a good start, I think, for power of what I kind of wanted. And I think we'll be able to pull up most things with this. So I'm going to let you do my first ever one with me. Just set you up. Okay, well I guess we throw it in and see how it goes. Yeet! I wasn't very far out. But yeah, and then we just pull it back in. And I wonder how many throws it's going to take before we lose a magnet. Well, there's some little bit stuck to it, but I don't know what it is. We have magnetic rocks. It's literally sticky rocks. I feel like we're going to get a lot of sticky rocks, right? Let's get a bit further out this time. Yeah. I also feel like I'm going to get very wet doing this. I might have to go like really far out here to find anything. My thought was that this is a place that people normally swim in. So I was thinking maybe some people would have dropped something while going in to swim. But at the moment, I think I'm getting proven wrong. And it looks like just rocks. More hot rocks. More rocks. 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 Only rocks. Keeps tugging on things now and then, and you're like, is that something? Or is that just a rock? Let's go try further down where the boats are. So I relocated. This is actually where the old pier used to be. And I used to stand on this, like the old jetty. But obviously over time it's rotten and they've decided to demolish it. But thought process is, to the side of this, people would have thrown stuff in. Maybe. Rocks. Some form of iron plate. Some form of iron plate. iron plate, bolt, random bit, and those are the iron shards. Oh, we got some more bits and bobs here. Every single time I throw it in, some stuff on it. Saw blade there. That's a bit twisty. Rig, bolts, bolts, bolts. Yeah. No, give it back. Bolts, 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 bolts. A lot of bolts. It'll be interesting to see, you know, as I get further on what we get. Bracket, pin. Have we got another file? Or another knife? Maybe? What do we got here? Oh, that to me is strange. It's got a point at the top, like a knife point. But then, I think it probably was a file, right? Maybe. Oh, it's falling to bits. It's breaking. It's more likely a file looking at the shape of it compared to the other things. What else we got? We have a ring thing. There's gonna be a lot of junk in things that I will just not understand what it is. What we got? Bit of pipe. Bit of pipe. I'm just hoping I don't find a grenade, but at the same time kind of hoping I find a grenade. Some bits and bobs. Oh, quite a bit in this one. More bolts. Some nails, pins. There's a big chunk there. There's a big bar. This box is going to be very heavy. And something else off of a bracket off the back of a step of a boat, I think. Oh, that would have been a handle, I think. That would have been a handle on the back of a boat. And we got, what else we got? It's like a smushed up mullet. And, oh, whatever this is, it's hard to get off. There's a slab. I don't know what that's off of, but it did not want to come off. Some of the stuff really doesn't want to come off. Some more nails. And some bits and bobs. Hi, cat. Have I just found a cat friend? Hiya. Hello. Come on. I just found a cat. Hello. Come on. He's like, no, f you. I want to be pet. We have. What do we have? We have. This looks to be a handlebar off of a boat in the junk box. Look at the size of this big thing. Bolt. It looks like a little mushroom, but it's a nut. See a nut? Boop. We have another nut. A little nut. Bop, bop. The cat's still interested. He's sat there watching me. Some nails. Bop, bop. Loads of little bits and bobs of metal, and then this big guy, which is going to be a nightmare to get off. I already know it. People don't understand how magnetized these are. There you go. And a big bar of metal, which I'm going to hopefully bend if I can. Or break, because that's going to be awkward to carry home. Some rubbish. Definitely going to need a shower when I get home. Our cat friend has disappeared. Decided he doesn't want to play. let's work through this one. So we have a file. It is a file. You see the end where it's coming off. Oh, what else we got? We got a bolt. Loads of these big bolts, big iron bolts. You have a circle. I'm guessing that's like a joint for a pipe. I think. This is a big one. I'm guessing that's a washer. And we have another bolt that's very cruddy. We have another big bolt. Loads of bolts here. This box is going to be too heavy for me to carry. I can see it now. A metal plate. We have another bolt. We have... don't know what that is. That's a possible wash, that one. Nah, I don't know what that is. We'll wash that one at the end. I'll go through everything at the end, I think. That's another metal bar. A lot of this piping bar stuff coming up. Oh, that went straight over my box. Pin. Not sure on that one again. Loads of unique little bits and bobs. There's the majority of it on that one. What is that? Okay. So we have a triangle. Like the freaking Zelda triangle, yeah. Oh, and it's stuck in my... like, give it back. We have this pipe. Cylinder. Boom. We have a metal plate. We have a nut, or the top of a nut that's been cut. Oop. We have this thing. That is a hell of a... that weighs a ton. Big iron plate. That is defo something important. Big bolt. So have this. That is a massive bolt. The size of that. That's a bolt and a half. That is a bolt and a half. Where are you? I need to close my eyes. We have this one, small bolt. And we have this. Don't know what that's off of. That's interesting. And then some random bits and bobs. Well, guys, it has been a few days since we were out magnet fishing, and I didn't really get time. I've been very busy. I haven't really had time to do a bit of a roundup, but it's not really much. So I guess the main things we got were the tools, right? You know, we got quite a few files, big files, and the cool thing about that is Newborough was a massive area for factories. They had 3 big factories, and they worked for a very long time making stuff for like submarine nets, and they made linoleum, and they made waterproof jackets. So all these tools that we were finding here, there's a very good chance all these files and stuff were originally used in those factories. So they're working tools. Still not sure what this would have been off of. Maybe a really long close hook. There's some form of hook there, or something off a boat. We got a hand. I think this is a handle, door handle, and then this plate. I'm guessing that would have been a backing on like a fireplace or a kiln or something that required a lot of heat, and then just a lot of like odd bits and bobs, rocks and bits. Nothing outrageously awesome, but to be fair, being where it is, I wasn't expecting there to be any like big finds. It was more just to get a feel of the magnet and getting used to the magnet fishing and what sort of things we can find. Although I did find what I think is a knife. It could just be another shape of file, but we'll cut to that. So yeah, we do have this. I am thinking it's more likely going to be a file because of the thickness of it. But obviously the shape, when I found that, I thought that was definitely a knife. It still very well could be. It's very, very cruded. There's not a lot I can really do to bring in and out of that. You have to ignore these. If you like the metal detecting videos or you want to see me find a bunch of old coins, that video is coming out next week, hopefully. So I've got that there. Some unusual little finds. But yeah, this could be either or. Anyway, I've got a lot of hopes for the magnet fishing. I really, really, really enjoyed it. It's more me, I think. And I'm looking forward to doing some stuff in some different areas, some busy cities, maybe get into some rivers there. Who knows what we could find. I feel like a lot of shopping trolleys and carts are going to come up, but it's always fascinating to see what you're going to find. So if you enjoyed the video, you enjoyed seeing me throw magnets and getting loads of rocks over and over and over again, please give me a like, a subscribe, and look out for more videos in the future, because this is the sort of thing I want to continue doing. I think it's great fun, and yeah. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.